hello everyone. How's it going? We are on the food camp today. I know there's ads, so we're just gonna chill for a bit. But hi, congrats on first foodies. Hello all us, hello Ismizzle, hello YouTube. How are y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well today. We got some stuff planned. Thank you for the 55 streams. Let's hang out for a little bit, let the stream cook. I can kind of show off what we got planned for today. So I have some rice. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's more interesting if we leave all the ingredients up top that I want to notice. Okay, the miso soup doesn't look very appetizing, but that's because I have to just stir it a little bit. The only thing I didn't grab was seaweed, so we actually can't make the sushi ikuwa. It didn't occur to me that I was picking up ikuwa till I already had ikuwa. Supposed to go a little bit larger on this screen. So we're gonna let the stream cook for a little bit, just a tad. And then we can cook up, well, not cook up, we can prepare the salmon. We can cut up our salmon. Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot do the IRL Gunkan building because we don't have any seaweed. But we do have this very fancy salmon. I can test though the quality of this ikuwa, and if the ikuwa quality is decent enough, I'll get it from the same place, and then maybe we can do some IRL Gunkan building, maybe. It's a big maybe. We'll see how this goes. Very nice piece of salmon to cut up. We're gonna have a little bit in the style of a donburi, and we're gonna have the rest in the style of the sashimi. Again, unfortunately, I don't have any seaweed, so I don't know if I thought about it more, or maybe if sushi was a little bit more on brand for me, then perhaps there would have been something on my radar. Am I shining like gold? Hello, Star Gold. I hope I'm shining quite brightly, perhaps like a brilliant diamond. Do I have some wasabi? I'm actually not a big wasabi fan. I'm very plain when it comes to my sushi fish. It's the fish, the rice, and some soy sauce. I figured I'd give people some time to come on into the stream before we do anything too crazy. The preparation is going to be really fast, chat. Like, really fast. Oh, Winter, how have you been? Like, really fast. I can try to pad for a little bit of time, don't get me wrong. I think we're doing pretty good tonight. I can pad for a little bit of time, chat, don't get me wrong, but it's just cutting up my sashimi and then eating it. Hello, Meaty. Hello. And what are the cute VTuber noise that people do when they're making food, chat? Good day today. No, I think an okay day, a pretty okay day. It is some ikuwa. Unfortunately, I don't have it. It is some salmon fish eggs. I don't have any seaweed, so we can't build a Gunkan Suship. If I had seaweed, we could build a little mini, like, Level 4 Gunkin? Unfortunately, we can't. Though maybe we'll build Gunkan Suship Uni. I wouldn't mind building maybe Ikura. I am a big fan of salmon. Maybe we can do that as a goal later next year. If y'all are so interested, we could build a Gunkan Suship Ikura. I'm more of a salmon fan. Replace it with wasabi? No, I'm not a wasabi fan. I don't even have cucumbers. Strawberry red looks very tasty every time you play it. I could make some red rice, I suppose. I can actually get some red rice pretty easily. Oh, Sage of None, but we'll wait a little bit for everybody to come on in, I suppose. But hi everyone. Today we're gonna be making a little bit of Salmon Donburi. We don't have any seaweed, so unfortunately we can't make a Gunkan Suship Ikura. But I think we'll have a great time regardless. It's regular rice. That's why I said Donburi. I know how to make sushi rice. You just need a little bit of vinegar and sugar. But I definitely didn't have time to prep any. I'm not too shabby in the kitchen. Like, if we ever had a time when the landlords weren't out in the kitchen. Which is really difficult to find. Well, who knows? Maybe one day in the future we can rent like an Airbnb or something, and then I can do a cooking stream there. So how's everyone doing today, chat? How is your... If you live in America, how's your pre-Thanksgiving day? If you don't live in America, how's your Wednesday? What is in the bowl? This is miso soup. I know it looks kind of funky, but that's because we haven't, like, stored it up in a little bit. Last minute ingredient one, so true, so true. What's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster card? Let's see, monster card. It's probably the Acute Cerberus, Penguin Brave, or Stealth Corrigan. Your mom cooked mac and cheese and sausage. You didn't realize the sausage was spicy, unfortunate. That does sound pretty good though, mac and cheese with sausage. That sounds pretty darn good. I'm going to lift the salmon out of its tray now. Very gently, very gently. Yeah, I'm gonna get this onto the table. I don't know if I have a good place to put the empty tray, but we'll just deal with that. We'll just deal. It's a pretty nice piece of salmon, if I do say so myself. And so when you're getting this together, it's really simple. You can make sashimi super easily at home. You just buy a piece of sushi grade fish and then you start cutting it up. Your favorite monster card is Mementalin Tituculia Combined Creation. So all you have to do is go to the store, get a piece of sushi grade fish, and then you just start cutting it up. The varying thickness will depend on what you're trying to do. Let's get a little piece, and we're gonna plate a whole bunch of this first before we get to making the Donburi. So I'm sure by the time the rest of chat joins us, you know, we'll be alright. You can be fancy with your plating if you want, or you don't have to be. You want to make sure the cuts are very straight, and you can see the fat on the fish. As straight as you can make it. I mean, you might fail, but just make sure you keep pretty even pressure. Don't strangle the salmon, alright? Don't strangle the salmon, just cut very calmly. Have I sharpened that knife? No, I haven't. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not looking for anything like crazy sushi-wise. Fish quality-wise. It's always better if you make your knife sharper, chat. Before cutting it, but it'll be fine. We'll be fine. Make sure you sharpen your knife. It goes a long way if you sharpen your knife. Oh, Siku, welcome on in. It goes a decent ways of the ways if you sharpen your knife, but if not, you know, just get a reasonable knife. How do I want to assemble this? How do we make like an appealing looking... How do we make an appealing looking plating? I have to do this in reverse. The plating is honestly just your choice based on aesthetics. You don't need to plate it nicely, but sometimes it feels cute and fancy to do so. What are we making? Hello, Chase. Welcome on in. We are making some Salmon Donburi. I'm gonna have some leftover sashimi when we're done with this too. Then I prepared some miso soup earlier, and we have some iku. So again, just really simple. You can make thicker cuts if you want. I like making like about like centimeter thick cuts. Only because I like enjoying the salmon. So it makes me feel like there's more salmon, but some people do enjoy thicker cuts. And that's equally as valid, having thicker cuts. It's your own fish when you buy it. So, you know, y'all can decide what to do regardless. So again, y'all might want to sharpen your knives. Again, I'm going for about a 1 centimeter thickness. This one's like a little bit thicker. It's very easy to cut through the fish. You don't have to use a lot of pressure. The miso soup is also a super easy thing to prepare. All you have to do is get some miso paste of your choice. I prefer red miso. You get some warm water. And if you want, you can warm up the water separately. Grab some of the paste and just whisk it into the water inside of the bowl, instead of making a whole pot of the soup. Now, if we had seaweed, we would be making Gunkan Suship tonight. But again, I forgot the seaweed, so just take it how you want. I'm no professional, by the way. I'm a complete amateur when it comes to cutting sushi fish, but you know, it feels cute and fancy. You don't want to have serrated knives when cutting the fish. This is true. I think that's one thing if you could avoid. Don't use a serrated knife to cut the fish. I think that's one thing I can say for sure. Did I see the new stuff in National? We're gonna have the reaction to it tonight. Eat one right now. But my plating! My plating! Chat, if we eat one right now, we'll mess up our plating. Look how nice our plating is. Come on. Chat, this is all about the aesthetics. It's all about the aesthetic. Now here's the hard part. When we get towards the bottom, the plating starts to kind of fall apart. But it died so you can eat it. Well, yeah, but we're not eating it just yet. We're preparing it. So the last piece is usually the hardest piece to get apart. I made these. I should have eyeballed this better. This is the mistake y'all want to avoid. When we're with the last two pieces of, like, the last two pieces of fish, you should notice when it's not going to be thick enough to cut. So one is a lot thinner than the other, unfortunately. That's actually going to be our edge piece for the sake of aesthetic. So first off, for the nature of plating, we're gonna do this for the fancy picture. So there's our cut and plated sashimi. Hope that's looking pretty good to y'all. Me. In the bottom there, to make it look a little cleaner. I don't think this looks pretty nice. The lighting is a little harsh. The lighting is a little harsh. What we're gonna do is we're gonna eat a little bit of it first and then assemble the Donburi. That's kind of my plan. So what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna take a photo or two. On my end. Alright. So a good way to have this is with some soy sauce. So we will take apart some of the Donburi and some of the sashimi. For the sake of the Donburi, I'm gonna keep the bigger pieces. So we're gonna get this little piece off to the side here. Come on. Little small piece right here. Very small, very delicate. By Alchemist. Very lightly with our fish. This is not just cooking and more of like preparing. Welcome on in, welcome on in. It's very good. I hope the iqua is very good as well. So you don't want to dip this in soy sauce. These are very savory. This is not like the highest grade quality, so I don't know if I would want to get more iqua from specifically this place. for our Suship ventures. However, it will fulfill our needs as we assemble our Donburi. We already touched this with our hands, so we might as well just assemble it with our hands. So I'm gonna take the larger pieces of fish. And we are going to put this on top of the rice. You kind of want to have an aesthetic when it comes to Donburi as well, but I don't think we'll have the space for an aesthetic. So I'm gonna just try something that looks cute. So I'll go, hello Elias. I'm not a witch. This is very low count. It's very low price equal. Welcome on in. And then all we're gonna do next is we are going to take our equal very gently. So some people put it right on top of the fish. For the point of aesthetics, I'm gonna try to put it off to the side here. And I'm hoping to have the majority of our ikura with the rice. The real aesthetic is hiding the rice a little bit. You can kind of see the rice peeking through. But you do kind of want to showcase the fish. And you want to showcase, you know, the fish eggs as well. A lot of Japanese food is a feast for the eyes. What's the sauce besides the soy sauce? So, this is actually miso soup that I prepared. It's been sitting here. Because I like to have miso soup with a lot of my sushi. I'm gonna keep this mat here because this soy sauce stains terribly deep. And I don't want to get it on the San Sally mat if I can help it. I'm gonna take a picture of our created Donburi. We took apart the sashimi plate, but it was for the greater good chat. Today's goal was the Donburi. So, we can go ahead and dig right on in. It's very easy to assemble this stuff yourself. Like, a lot of it isn't even a lot of cooking. It's more prepping, which is why it's so easy to... Does this mean I'm playing Gunkan Suship? I might just be. Hello, hello. Come on in, Hack Machine. No green onion in the miso. I'm very lazy sometimes with my miso. What you can do to make miso super easy, chat, is you get some miso paste of your choice. I prefer red miso. You warm up some hot water, and instead of even making a soup, you pour it into the container you want to have it in, and then you mix in the paste. Gonna have a little bit of that. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start digging on in. Yes, that. That sure is a lot of soy sauce. I'm gonna actually get some of it onto this other piece. Some people will call this sacrilege. I'm just gonna call it me eating. Food prep on top of the playmat is unhinged behavior. We'll be fine. Sand Sally will surely survive. We just gotta be very careful. You just gotta be super careful. That's all, chat. I'm gonna actually lift this piece up because I want to start getting to the rice. So you have the rice with the equal. So we'll grab some of the equal. And we'll get some of the rice with it. Because the equal is super salty. So you want to have some rice with it. Niff? Niff, we've already assembled the food! Hello, hello. Welcome, waiters. The name's Santon Salyavi. Sansily for sure. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master, do all the One Piece CCGs. Sometimes I do all. Today we're putting together some Donburi. I already cut the fish. We've already plated and unplated the sashimi. We just assembled the Donburi. And we just started eating. Niff, how was your stream, fam? So that's what we're up to today. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you had a great stream, Niff. What were y'all up to? Let me shout you out in just a moment. I want to dig into this piece of fish. It's very saturated with soy sauce. It was great until you started losing games in M2 with White Forest. Yeah, I'm just gonna start tearing this apart. Sorry, not sorry, but I'm not the most aesthetic either. But hi everyone, welcome on in. We're hanging out. I'll probably play some Gunkan Suship afterwards. We're having a good time. Let me show you out now. Enjoy my salmon? I sure will. So here's the funniest thing. I was at the store. I got the salmon. I got the ikura. And it didn't occur to me that if I bought seaweed, we could have made legitimate Gunkan Suship ikura. And I'm so upset about that. I'm so upset that I didn't think about it beforehand. We could have had a very entertaining stream. I hope y'all enjoy this regardless. We're just hanging out for a bit before we get into the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. It's okay. New Sanathon goal too. I don't think I can afford to make uni like Maple did, but I can definitely assemble Ikura. The soy sauce I'm using looks very black. But it's actually a special type of soy sauce. It's actually not as salty as it looks, despite the color. Honestly, with salmon you need... I like soy sauce a lot on salmon. I enjoy it very much. It's one of my big things. Maybe for the next big sub goal chat, I can walk you through the whole process. Because I do know how to, like, actually make sushi rice. Well, a type of sushi rice. There's a lot of different sushi rices, so... who knows? Maybe a big goal is going through the whole entire process. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this. Hello, Ziggy. Welcome on, yeah. I feel like I can't talk too much else about, like, the process. Like, it's pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna slurp the soup straight from the bowl. Judge me if y'all want. Judge me if y'all want. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna mix up the rice a little bit too. Why not? I'm gaining the power of the salmon with each bite. True. I am siphoning the power of the salmon to aid me in my duels later, chat. Aid me in my duels. Alright! We're gonna keep eating. We're gonna keep eating. Hello, Lojua. You wanted to say hey, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. More salmon. More power, chat. More power. I must harness the power of all this salmon to properly pilot Gunkan Suship. You're gonna have to wait for the real screen to see Chandra. I actually do have a deck that uses Terra King Salmon and Infernal Queen Salmon. He ain't a king no more, goodness me. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this chat. I don't know how many of y'all like the, food prep and eating streams, but I feel like it's a good chill time for the most part. This is a really unbalanced dipping. Pause, I'm gonna... Can we make a fresh off the boat dish deck? Considering my background, that might be offensive. So if y'all don't know, in Vietnamese culture, during the Vietnam War, the primary way that refugees came to America was via boat. So you call them fresh off the boat, that's short for corp. Now this isn't something I entirely want to discuss on stream, but do be a little careful when you do say the term fresh off the boat. It's common for like other Eastern Asian countries to have that term as well. Thank you, Starling, for the follow. If y'all like card games, yapping, and miscellaneous activities like this, hand salad is for sure the stream for you. My favorite type of sushi is salmon sushi. I love salmon as a fish all around. I love it baked, I love it raw, I love it sashimi, I love it sushi, I like it in soup, I like it out of soup, I like it braised. I'm a big fan of salmon. No, you're fine, Ziggy. I'm just saying, like, it's probably not something I should be saying. I think that's a cute name. Unfortunately, there's a terrible, terrible context to that name. not upset or anything. I just need to let you know that we probably can't be using that wording. We probably can't be using that wording. You like ahi because you're basic? Some people tell me that salmon is basic. I don't care. I like salmon. I enjoy salmon. They are basic for saying that salmon is basic? That's crazy. Oh gosh, there goes some of my wife. I'm being such a messy eater today. If you let myself freak out to... Wait, let me finish one. It's been a hot minute since we held a piece of fish up to the camera. So let me do that for y'all. For the viewer experience. For the viewer experience, you know. You're gonna visit Japan in 2 years. You know, I've actually never been to Japan. I like their foods, though. I do like their foods. Big fan of their food. Now, people... Yeah. What folks won't tell you about being good at chopsticks is that you can move the bowl. So if you want to pick up stuff better with chopsticks, move the bowl around so you have a better angle. So don't sit there and think that just because you can't grab something stationary off of a plate or something. Right? You get better at chopsticks. Just need to, you know... You're not approaching it the right way. You're not approaching it the right way. If I need to tilt the bowl ever which way to pick something up, I will. I know there's some stuff you can't tilt as well. Obviously, if you have like big bowls or something. But like if you can't grab something, right, you just pick up the plate, you change your angle. Just... My sashimi cut itself in half. But you know, don't sit there and limit yourself to something. Yeah, picking up the bowl and eating directly out of it, that's also equally valid, yeah? In my opinion, there's no, like, entirely wrong way to use chopsticks. There's, like, different ways. Oh, Ellie, happy Thanksgiving to those of y'all who celebrate. Your motor skills are really bad. Yeah, but also, like, chopsticks, if you're not used to them, are, like, kind of difficult. I kind of use chopsticks in a weird way. So look at my fingers. The way I use chopsticks is using a pinching motion like this. How actual people use chopsticks is like this. Where it goes up and down. I don't know how well y'all... Here, let me see if I can sort of... So, how regular people use chopsticks is they go up and down with only one of the two chopsticks. And then you just make sure these 2 points meet each other. But I'm weird when I do chopsticks. And I go like this. And both my chopsticks will move. so that I can hold the food how I need to. And this isn't like a normal way to hold chopsticks. But in my opinion, it doesn't matter as long as you're holding the food. You want to try an authentic onigiri? Makes sense. So like, don't be scared about like chopstick customs, chat. Like, just eat your food the way you want to eat your food. Don't let anyone tell you what's the proper, improper way for stuff, you know? I'll joke and I'll tell people the wrong way to use chopsticks is to stab with them. But like, honestly, as long as you're getting the food into your mouth, who cares? They also have like the tutorial chopsticks that you can use. And like, here's the thing, chat. Instead of me picking up every single little piece of ichor, you can just shovel it into your bowl. Like, that's also a valid option. I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. This is looking more like fried rice than white rice now. They have so much soy sauce in here. How silly. Hello, Kushanti. Welcome on in. You have Star Wars branded chopsticks. It sounds kind of neat. I recently went with our good friend Aras to a sushi place and I picked up some One Piece themed. Oh, I should have used the One Piece themed chopsticks. Chrissy. Oh, Bella, welcome on in. Thankfully, your folks don't have any guests over for Thanksgiving. Sounds like you'll have a quiet evening then. I have to head on over to my folks' place tomorrow. Also, if your chopsticks get misaligned, you can just use the plate to push them back into place. That's what I do. Like I said, everyone has their own way of doing stuff, you know? Can I at least show the One Piece chopsticks? How about when we're finished eating and we clean everything up? Can I take this all out? Then I'll show you all the chopsticks. Because I'm gonna be real with you. One of my hands is covered in fish right now. And as much as a fan of fish I am, I probably don't want to be moving the rest of my stuff while I got fishy gloves on. Don't get me wrong. I'm not above being a gremlin, but I really think that's not in my best interest. So apologies. Come on, come here. Come here, you. Come on. Oh, whatever. Come on. And even though I've used chopsticks for years, like every now and then you have something that's just a little bit more difficult to pick up. See your food, chat. Don't feel too pressured. Hello, Cheesy. Hello, called by the group. Y'all missed the preparation. Y'all made it in time for somebody eating. No, I swear I'm nearly done. But again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thank you for all the support on Twitch or on YouTube. I hope that we can do more of these celebratory meals in the future. Eating is your favorite part. Thank you for the stream sweet. Hi, welcome on in. How are you? Yes, me. Though nowadays, this body likes to go by Sansely. Hope you're doing well. If you're trying to call out to her previous owner, she ain't home, but don't worry. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. You're vicariously enjoying the food? Wonderful. Yeah. Cheers. Welcome on in, hope you're doing well. I think the most interesting part of the Santon Wetsu lore is that next year, some of y'all don't know, we are getting an update to the model art from our mama baby. So, we're actually gonna look a lot different than traditional Wetsu. But I promise the spirit is still there. The design really hasn't changed too much. Because, you know, if it ain't broke, chat, don't fix it. You're doing good, how about me? We're doing spectacular. We're celebrating, we're eating food. I'm about to play my favorite card game. After we eat this. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a grand old time. Glad to hear you're doing good. Glad to hear you're doing good. What's the liquid in the bowl? This was miso soup. Y'all can see the miso paste that's accumulated at the bottom. And now we're done. That's crazy. Okay, you want me to handle salmon with my bare hands? Goodness me. No seaweed. I forgot to pick up seaweed. This is why we can't build Gunkan Suship Ikoa. We went to the store, I got all this stuff, and I said, you know what? Let's try splurging a little, and we will try getting a little bit of Ikoa. I normally never buy this at the store, by the way. It's probably a good thing I don't buy this at the store. The grade isn't amazing. And so we moseyed on back home. Then I'm like, oh, darn, we should have bought seaweed. If we had seaweed, we could have done something real cute. Lobster gloves, big meaty claws, no. Claws get kind of cumbersome. Oh, Flashbite, welcome on in. Man, our cut sashimi that we plated so nicely is almost gone. Well, you can't make the gunkin without the seaweed. It's not the same. Oh. So Vampire Demon, you're a little confused. You're a little confused. So, Retsu now goes by Vi. I'm Sansely. And Retsu and I did a little soul swapping if you feel. So now I'm in the front seat of this pilot, if you get my drift. And she's off doing her own stuff. So it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. This isn't like a roleplay thing. This is like legitimately something that happened. Yeah, no, you're fine. I thought I did a good job of explaining. But I figured just to make it clear. No, you're good. Welcome on in. The sushi pot would fall apart in the ocean. Hi, what's up? No, you don't need to apologize at all. Thank you, we spent time playing it. We'll celebrate it. It's Thanksgiving. We've had a lot of support on YouTube. Yeah, we gained like 200 followers on YouTube. In like a month. We're very consistent with our YouTube streams now. Equal to our Twitch streams. What was at 3K on Twitch, chat? Can you all believe it? Not to mention, chat, just a reminder. We do have our new sponsor as well. Zephyr Arcade. And I have something cooking up for the future of our tournament scene as well. That y'all will be surprised to hear about, perhaps. And I hope happy to hear about. +1 YouTube sub. Let's go. That's my goal. That's my horse. But also, chat, do check out Vi Pyle. She's very lovely. I would, you know what? Whatever. The keyboard is $5. We can get a little bit of fish on the keyboard. Actually, since we recently shouted out Niv, I might be able to do this one-handed. Spectacular. No fish on the keyboard. If I'm only doing it with one hand. Let's go. Cool. Vi is our character designer. She's a wonderful artist, a great creative mind. And very comfy to hang out with. No, the keyboard's fine, chat. I promise. So every time I think about the keyboard, chat, let me tell you the funniest story about the keyboard. So my keyboard is $5. I paid $5 for this keyboard, and I was at the YGO Micro Center looking for a keyboard. I look around, and you know, someone comes up to help me. I'm like, oh hey, I'm looking for a keyboard, and they're like, well, we sure do have a lot of keyboard options. You know, they gesture to the wall. You know, we got some in the, you know, $50 to $100 range. Well, what are you really looking for? I'm like, well, I'm looking for a super cheap keyboard. We walk down the aisle, we turn left, and he's like, you know what? Actually, this keyboard's on sale for $5. I'm like, really? $5? And he's like, yeah. So I'm like, spectacular. I'm gonna get this $5 keyboard. And he's like, great. So I pick up the keyboard, I'm about to head to register, and he's like, oh, let me do something really quick. They give him these little tags that I guess, like, show the register that they helped me. So that's fine. I think I'll let him put a little sticker on the box. He puts a little sticker on my box. And then he goes, you know, we do also sell keyboard insurance for a lot of our electronics. Starting at $15. And so I look at him like, so you want me to buy $15 insurance on a $5 keyboard? He's like, yeah, if you want insurance. And I'm like, so you want me to buy $15 insurance on a $5 keyboard? At that point, he starts backing off and he kind of walks away. And I make myself to the register, you know, and I'm about to go check. I'm like, did you want any insurance on this keyboard? I'm like, no. I would rather buy 3. And I don't know, it was a much younger, like, store clerk. So, like, I'm sure he was really young, like, college kid. So I'm sure he was just trying to do his job. Maybe it was like, you know, he was just going through the script. And then once he realized how kind of, like, awkward it was, he didn't know how to back out of it, you know? But I was like, come on! You want me to pay $15 of insurance on a $5? You're kidding me, right? Someone's gotta pay the bills. This poor kid trying to sell me $15 insurance. Like $5 keyboard. I can't unplug the keyboard right now. But I might need to show off the keyboard to y'all later. Pretty much all of the keys have wiped off. Except for like the number keys, the letter J, the letter Q, and the letter P. So I can't even read any of the keys on my keyboard anymore. But luckily I kind of know how to type, so it doesn't matter. They needed the learning experience? Uh-huh! And like, the keyboard was on sale, don't get me wrong. I'm sure regularly the keyboard's probably like... also $15 or something. I was like, you're kidding me, right? Like, that's some bozo activity. We're almost done. I think I want to finish up on a piece. So I'm gonna eat this fish. I'm gonna eat this piece of fish. We're going to finish up the rice. Then we'll have the last piece of fish. I will swap us on to Duel Live. Clean this mess up. Then we'll head into some duels with Gunkan Suship. What kind of sick... What do you mean, what kind of sick twisted duelist? Is it me this time? Am I the sick twisted duelist? Almost done, I promise. Who would buy that? Like, who would buy the insurance? I don't know. Look, I'm sure, like, they were just on autopilot or something. I'm sure for a much more expensive keyboard, someone might buy insurance. Alright, chat. Last piece of fish. Thank you for joining us for the food portion of the stream. If you enjoy the food portion of the stream, consider buying Sansely snacks. Consider supporting Donut Stream. If y'all don't know, I'm a very voracious eater. I'm capable of eating a dozen donuts in one sitting, but please don't make me do that. My doctor will be very upset with me. Is the last piece the tastiest? Surely it is the tastiest. I also need to get this knife into the sink. Before I hurt myself or something. I'm gonna forget it's there when I make combo. I'm like, oh man, chat. I can't finish this combo right now in this duel. I have to go, like, you know, like, stop this bleeding. I'm not actually that clumsy, but you know, this is moderate anxiety. Also, Lance, did I not say hello to you? I'm sorry, Lance. If I didn't say hello to you, Lance, in my eating hat, I hope y'all I will. It's been a hot minute, so I may have missed y'all. The single lonely piece in storage? Look, it's not lonely anymore. It's gonna be joining its friends. Take that how you will. Ah. Quizzes! We were doing so well, too. We were doing so well. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just dry it off. We'll just dry it off. So much for aesthetic. It's alright. My blood pressure can take it. My blood pressure can take it, yeah. I'm not doing a ritual, by the way. I'm just trying to drip. Trying to drip off some of this. A little. Just a tap. Alright. it's not... Honestly, not as salty as I anticipated. Alright, cat. Last piece of salmon. I know, extremely drenched. Big fan. Thank you for joining us for the full portion of the stream. Support lobster activity. Let's head y'all over to the Yu-Gi-Oh portion of the stream. We have a massive little quiz. What is the name of this card? I don't think it's for sure not this one. It's not Jelly Cannon. It's either Simultaneous Equation Cannon or Linear. Probably simultaneous. Wait, Jelly Cannon! Shoot. Oh, that's Dust Tornado. A normal stealth ball. Wait, a quick play? Wait, I thought you couldn't activate set 12. We're learning so much about Yu-Gi-Oh! Number 5. We'll do 5 questions. What's the level of this card? What is a level 8? I am not. The fishy hand is still on the plate. Let's get y'all into a duel life. Ooh, a log-in bonus for Black Friday? Chat, Macedor has a Black Friday login bonus. Black Friday is finally an international holiday, chat. Let's go. It's America's favorite holiday, chat. Black Friday. Alright, I'm gonna throw y'all on a duel live. We're gonna mute the mic. We'll BRB. I gotta put away all these fishy plates. Hello, Sin. You missed the eating portion of the stream. I'll be right back. Enjoy Duel Live. I hope it's not over in a flash. I really hope it's not over too quick. Y'all will be fine. It's Exodia. Alright, we've done it. The fish has been washed away, the dishes have been settled into the dishing lamp. We are back. What date is the 20 set for? It is set for December 18th. We are going for the exact date. I promise I did not use the fishy hand for the mouth. If y'all were paying attention, the fishy hand was my left hand. And I am right-handed. So let's see what's new in Yu-Gi-Oh! Macedor. We have a lot to catch up on, chat. A lot to catch up on with the new update. Firstly, there was a Black Friday wallpaper discounted sale. Now you're probably asking, Sam, why is this important? This is very important, Sam. Very important. This is so important. Y'all could not begin to imagine how important this is. What if you wanted new fancy wallpapers? You can display up to 5 of them now. I think every single wallpaper is on sale. You also get a Black Friday special gem discount. And there was a bunch of new content. So there was changes in the sales period of selection packs. There were 2 new secret packs. There is the new secret pack Atonement's End, using the alt-art version of Dear Bellistar the Black Witch. Available for limited time. Also home to Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon, Azamina, not even Saint Azamina, just straight up Azamina, and Dear Bellistar Vengeance, and Dear Bellistar White Witch. Also, Fruits of the Sinful, home to Asmina Morvagina, Asmina Il Sylvia, LZ Asmina of the White Forest, and the Hollow Asmina, and Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. So if y'all have been looking to pick up these cards for your Lightwood engines, now is the time. There's also been a small update to the cards in the secret pack Immortal Royalty. You can now get Part of Extravagance, Zombie Vampire, Vampire Fascinator, and Vampire Ghost. Zombie Vampire and Part of Extravagance being found in a secret pack is pretty huge. And there was also the current selection pack, The End of Guild, featuring a new chapter in the story of the Sinful Spoils archetype. Opens up with the arrival of the new trump card Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon. Don't miss out on the Psychic Monster's new ace, Psychic Mass Blaster MK2, or the new Eldritch cards. Find yourself looking at Disposal, Azamina again, Psychic Blaster MK, which is a level 9 Psychic Synchro, Fallen Angel of the Golden Land, yet another fusion monster for the Eldritch strategy, and the Trapaholic. MK is short for Mark Understood. It's also the login bonus campaign that y'all saw. Total of 1,000 gems. We have a new tryout duel coming. It is called Tryout Duel Structured Decks Unite, which sounds like you can only use structured decks. You can enter the survey for the dual trial. There was an Eldritch bundle? Oh gosh. Oh dear. I'm not personally a fan, though I will say the 2 bigger monsters are cool. There was also the long-awaited and very popular Labyrinth collection bundle. A bundle that includes accessories such as a collector's file themed around a labyrinth, and a bundle with 10 The Trap in the Wicked Castle secret packs, with a guarantee of 1 SR or higher. You can get your labyrinth coin, which unlike the other coins, is featured in a silver, just like the silver castle. The new collector file, featuring a picture of Lovely on the cover. You get a protector for Lady Lab, a labyrinth duelist cake, and 10 packs. There is also a new Diabella store update, long awaited for some duelists, which comes with yet another bundle. Sure have a lot of bundles this time of year. You get Diabella Star, the Black Witch as a mate, the icon. Very cute little animation off her. You get the very, very popular icon flame. This is a very cute icon flame. Featuring the little hat. You get the Alternate Diabella sleeves. You get a Diabella themed case. Though I'm not exactly sure. I suppose it looks like a book. Yeah, it looks like her giant book. And you can get her for your wallpaper, along with 10 secret packs. You like sushi, especially ones equipped with heavy weaponry. Oh, hello, we're checking stuff out before we hop into it. There's also an even bigger bundle, chat. If y'all didn't like Labyrinth enough, boy, do they have the pitch for you. After over a year of Labyrinth dominating the event duels, to subsequently being hit in every event duel, and being temporarily replaced by Tempai and Malice in popularity for event duels, we have returned with another pitch to put Labyrinth back into the duelist spotlight. They are releasing a bundle that includes accessories such as a dual field, 20 Trap in the Wicked Castle secret packs with 2 URs guaranteed. This is actually a very intense dual field. It looks like the interior of the Silver Castle. You can see Koopa. You can see... I'm a little sad that the opponent gets Stove Torby and we don't. But I suppose it is what it is. If you play against anyone with this dual field, you'll get to see Stovey Torby. Where's the chandelier though? Very premium dual field. You also get a wallpaper for Lady Lab of the Silver Castle. Matchless beauty as delicate as silk, and as fleeting as the moon in the night sky. This beautiful Lady Castellan lies awaiting within her Curse's castle's silver-lined walls. You also get Hot Screen's Ghastly Glitch as a background. So that's, I believe, 4 different backgrounds for Labyrinth now, if we're counting correctly. We can assume the chandelier is hanging from the ceiling. They put so much detail in the areas you would never see in normal gameplay. I kind of respect it, but it also makes me a little sad that you won't be able to see it. Especially like chat, you see the stained glass windows? They have hearts in them. Little stained glass windows on the edges when you sleep. You get the Valiant Knight icon. You get the Lady Lab protectors. I suppose a deal of all time. There was also chat, the biggest thing to drop in this update. There is a new ban list coming on December 5th. When you lose, the chandelier falls from the ceiling. Oh, that's cute. Alright, chat. We have hit directly from 3. 2-0 outright forbidden. Goodbye to Archlord Christia. And goodbye to Malice Queen Red Ransom. I'm really surprised they didn't hit White Binder. But I suppose that's one way to topple a strategy. There was also an unlimit on Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if the unlimit is going to affect the play that much, but who knows, chat? We may be surprised. This is kind of a smaller list. I've been told in the woods of Mr. Raymond Young died. It's a big hit, yet it doesn't do very much at all. It does a lot, and it does nothing. So, chat, maybe the real answer is that nothing ever changed. We will do one duel of Gunkan Suship before we start pack whipping. You know. We have to edit the Suship deck because Abyss Dweller is banned. And we are now down to 1 card by the grave. I built this Suship list a long time ago. It could probably be better, but I think we'll be fine. We should probably add Typhon. Malice found dead in a river, goodness me. Oh, you know what I need to grab really quick, chat? I'll be right back. We need to grab our chopsticks to show up. Do I like Pokemon? I think it's interesting sometimes. I haven't played a lot of modern Pokemon games, though. Quick, we're hopping. Oh, thank you. Really quick, we're hopping over to the hand cam screen. I was supposed to show off the One Piece themed chopsticks we got with all of us. Alright, back to Macedor. Check out Sky Striker's Lin right on full screen. And look at Zero's eyes, it looks like a Pokeball. Am I not running Painful Decision? So I know there's much better ways to build Gunkan Suship. If anything, maybe we can take today to update the list a little, you know? I'm gonna be honest, we don't have anything to stop ritual bees. So, we're gonna be here for a hot minute. Hello, DTAs. How are you? A snack. We just had an entire meal. But alright, I suppose we'll have some goldfish. Thank you for the snack. Oh, Kirishima. We should probably update our suship list a little bit today. Goldfish, what flavor? Actually, here. What screen could show off Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's fine. We'll just go straight to the hand cam screen. It is Pokemon Goldfish. So, one of them is Pikachu. But I think back to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Screen because there's a duel going on and I kinda don't want to put on gloves just yet. Oh, hello, Sway Inu. It's a good thing you ate already, otherwise you would eat my quads. We did a little bit of eating, too. So now we're on some dueling, though I think we do have to give the deck a little bit of an upgrade. Yeah, I think they are cheddar. This is kind of rough because no matter what we summon, we kind of lose. Let's see if we can get them to stop shipyard. Why name fish? Because they're shaped like fish. Good night, Sin. Thank you for hanging out. Oh yeah, it's shaped like Pokemon. It's just like the hamburger deck's cousin, kinda. It does its own little thing. We might actually still lose. I'm not sure how many names they have. It's in our best interest to try to silence Sea Nettle, so I think what we'll do is we'll attempt to make this. Oh, okay, cool. No response. Don't like that they have an interact here, but we'll see what happens. Add Charlie to the hand. We kind of just have to play for a top deck here. We could also Typhon, I suppose. That's also an option. Typhon would be off his shot. We could go Utopia double. But that doesn't really do much this time. I think we kind of just have to attempt a high roll off equal. The penguin support? Really? Penguins are finally getting support? Goodness. Destroy monsters onto the field based up to the number of... Let's see. I suppose this is in our best interest. Ah, they toggled off. They still had a ritual beast squad. Very unfortunate. We can negate the effect at least, I suppose. Oh, they have a second one? Oh, cuss it. Red Hook Hook. Oh, hello, Adrian. How are you? Which one did try, chat? Which one did try? No quad draws either. Darn shame. Okay, now we go Typhon. Now we go Typhon. Now that they're out of cards, we go Typhon. And then, you know. Do Typhon. And then next turn, we can normal summon the remover, go into silent sea nettle and play. It will end us on stealth clogging because of the effect, but I suppose that's better than nothing. Chat, Typhon win rate. Is it positive? Is the win rate of Typhon going to increase off this duel? Surely. Typhon is cheating? No, no, no. Surely they just don't pop deck a monster. Surely, surely. Monkey. Okay, huge chat, huge, huge. All we gotta do is prevent some damage on board. Spectacular, chat. Spectacular. It's just that simple, chat. It's just that simple. Math is hard. Math is hard. Okay, so if we round this up to 3,000, yes, stealth clogging will be enough. Stealth clogging will be enough. Be patient with her, be patient with her. Math is hard. I lose so much of my competitive One Piece matches to the fact that I can't count to the number 10. Exactly though, chat. Exactly though. Huge. Huge chat. See, chat, surely we don't need to upgrade the deck at all. We just beat Ritual Beast, chat. We just beat the all-powerful Ritual Beast strategy, chat. Use my fingers. That's really hard, you know. Oh, undecided decisions. How are you? Chat, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. How are our missions looking? Did we do some new missions? Dailies. We need to destroy some cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Surely, chat. Surely we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We don't need to upgrade the deck at all, surely. Outplayed, outcooked. We got him, chat. We got him on the... have a strategy going first, but, you know. It's fine, we'll just build the board. They'll try to break the board. We'll summon another sushi. Did I get any of the new bundles? We haven't gone to the bundles yet, but I want to do a little bit of dueling before we go on the game. Before people come in and they're like, well, Sam, you don't play Suship at all. I'm like, well, I swear. I swear we play Suship. We open on the fan favorite, unexpected die. That's my goal. That's my goal. Now we can go Uni. I can show a Shari to my opponent. I'm not going to bother summoning a Shari to the field. I'm going to scale you up to level 5. We'll add another Shari. We will Shari. So Shari. Grab Shirayu. Get our little bow up and ready. Let's get a cute little quad bra and let's grab our field. No lab mate makes you sad. What do you mean? You'll be fine. We have. Look, we got rescue rabbit. Y'all will be fine. We have a lot of gas. Like, unironically, we have a lot of gas. Let's see. What do we want to stack here? We could build the entire sushi board. It really doesn't do much, though. Daily? Yeah, I suppose we'll grab daily. We'll set both. Do we even want to tin goldfish? I don't know if I want to tin goldfish. It might unironically be in our best interest to just leave the board like this. If we thought this out a little bit more, instead of summoning this Shari, we actually should have put a line over to Megalo Smasher X so that we could go stealth crossing. I think we just end on this. Like, we could go into Utopic Future. I think we can do this. Rabbit with a jaw. Exactly, rabbit with a jaw. Oh, 20. Suship. I'll do this board. In this market? Of course in this market. Now, we only really have quick effects in their battle phase with this. Oh, let's talk about this. Chat! Chat, they're not allowed to have super quality. Chat, they have lava columns. Sick twisted dually. No. We'll be fine, chat. We'll be fine. Look, we still get to summon something, surely. Soup shipping space. Hello. Welcome. Oh, it's Sky Strikers. Of course. Let's... We will go ahead and we will... see. What sushi pod do I want? We probably want Ikura or Shiryu. We can guarantee Ikura, so let's grab Ikura, and then we can stack Shiryu for the draw. Because we do get to summon a Suship monster. The biggest thing is just going to be... how many Sky Striker cells do they have access to? I think Suship in 2025 is what do you mean diabolical? Chat, Suship K9 just made its way onto this. You know, it's fine. probably in our best interest to go early. And we'll just shuffle back. Shuffle back. We don't get the quad draw. We don't get the staff. Oh wait, we do get the quad draw. We're going to set up this. True, if they did use Golem, it would not have activated the kill spell. But they do want to use Golem because it's a Sky Striker, so it makes sense. Stack Shillelagh. Let's grab Shillelagh. You can make arguments for us to stack Charlie. I think we can probably just go Tin Goldfish into Equa, stack Charlie, Equa, grab Charlie. Shillelagh with Charlie after grabbing Charlie with Equa. Delicious deck, thank you, Wayne. YGO Suship. We have no YGO monsters, cat. I haven't updated this list in like over a year. No YGO. This is pure Suship with a little bit of a water engine going on. Whoa, 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 that's rude or something. You can't just... What? Chat! They're getting rid of our monster. That's rude. Of course, they always have engage. You see that, chat? They added after bonus. They had engage the whole time. Sick twisted rule. Hello, family. Chat, they even have way in hand. This... Oh, no. Never mind, they added way. Oh, we probably should have saved this as an extended next. It actually probably would have been more proper to save that as an extender. We could also draw a card off the staff. Because then we could go... We could activate Daily first. Tinglefish into Equa to staff. And then Shillelagh will get itself. So interesting that they're going to leave a Sky Striker Ace monster not in the extra monsters, the main one. To Shillelagh. How interesting. What could they have possibly said? They added Widow Inker, but they said that before anything else. We're gonna have to lead King Goldfish. I don't have a choice. So actually, I think a slightly more proper layup, technically, if we're anticipating us, then destroy one card on the if we're anticipating the layup, what we should have done is we should have normal summoned a Sushi. So that we could stack in order for This is actually a really clutch draw because if Ting Goldfish resolves, we can actually go Buzz Slash. Actually no, we can't afford to go Buzz Slash, unfortunately. Oh, equal. We'll have to see if we can just equal a hit Charlie. We hate seeing the same 6 decks, Malice, Cast, Sky Striker, YGO, We also have Typhon. Not like that's gonna do anything, but you know, I suppose it is an option. Alright. Chat, let's go gambling. I was like, didn't you already use your effect? Alright. It's just that easy, chat. You will win. No, we're gonna add it to the hand. You will win, chat. You will win. It's just that simple. You're eating so much while your stomach is gonna hurt? It's just that simple, chat. It is just that simple. We need this quick effect one to negate the effect of their monsters. But since we have Charlie, we should be able to special summon Shirley now. And hopefully this other card draw gets us into something neat. Ash Blossom? Huge, chat. Huge. It is... Oh, you don't count as Charlie when you attack. We can work with this. We can work with this. What if we just double or nothing over the Shizuku? Yeah, we're gonna try to double or nothing over the Shizuku. This is our best interest. I don't know what the back row is, that's my only concern. They already used the effect of Ace Zero. Alright. Let's see if they have a back row that does anything in response to this. My only concern is the back row. The strategy falls apart if they link off the monster we're intending to attack. But they shouldn't be able to do anything. I don't think they can. Well, they guess they could. They have super poly foods. Let's see what happens. If it's Widow, it's not live. Now, of course it's super poly. Of course, they would open 2 super poly tabs. My bad, my bad. Sky Strikers always have 2 super poly. Whatever, we'll go Typha. I don't like that they have a quick effect, but I think it's... Having a 1-mat Deus doesn't really do much. And they have 2 ways in play. I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to pass on this. I think going Typhon here doesn't really... Not Typhon. Going Zeus here doesn't really do much for us. At least we get a quick effect doing their battle phase. 2 Super Poly engage. Yeah, I know, right, chat? They had engage in hand. And they had double Super Poly. I can play the 1 Super Poly, don't get me wrong. The second Super Poly, well, I suppose that's the one that gets played. Chat, I wish I was as good as duelist as this Sky Striker player. Can I be born with 2 Super Poly in my hand? What are these duels for me, chat? Why am I not born with 2 Super Polys in my opening hand? Never trust Big Dental, I know. What other lines do we have? We have Buzzsaw Shark next turn. We could go Shiryu into a Shari layup. We have a couple different options, I suppose. Though I'm sure they drew into like real battle. Yeah, chat. If we could draw engage every game. Yeah, think about it this way, chat. Remember a little story about little Bull Ryan Wu, about how someone we knew went to locals versus Ryan. And Ryan had not 1 but 2 duels in his set, where he looked at his opponent and he said, I need to draw engage off engage, or I'm going to lose this game. And like the world champion he is, he drew engage off engage and won the game. Later game in the same set, same opponent, he goes, I need to draw engage off engage, or I'm going to lose. He draws engage off engage. Like, it's clearly a skill issue, chat. You know, if I was a world champion, I think I would open crazy like this. Clearly. Clearly, that's the big problem here. Also, like, what does modern Suship even look like? I bet your modern Suship only has like 3 Suship buttons. Sounds like fraudulent activity, you know. Is there a way for us to establish 2 plugins? If we can establish 2 plugins, we might be able to break their board. Still looking a little unlikely. Ooh, wait, we might be able to establish 2 plugins. Why did we a very rough? Let's see. They would turn the linkage and oh, Macedor is bugging. Don't worry, chat. Calm down. This is normal. My Macedor client has been bugged for ages. Across every single update, across multiple uninstalls and reinstalls. It does this every now and then. I'm surprised it's taken this long for our client to get bugged. Just give it a little bit. Just give it a little bit. Well, okay, but he's whiny. I know. I'm not upset. Little boy was so cool, chat. On the same, well, was on the same team as my goat, my horse, Mr. Wayne Number. So now that we have inputs back in the game, we can go back to playing. Yes. That's my goat. That's my horse. In fact, I'm very excited. I'm expecting something very neat that I'm looking forward to. We could go Typhon again. Chat, do we go Typhon again? I can't special summon for the rest of the turn if we go Typhon. But if we go Typhon again... No, they probably have a real battle. That's the problem. What character is my Master Duel's profile? The one with the red hair? Is that Albiaz or is that Aluba? Hmm. Let's summon the shark, see if they have a response. You know, we shouldn't have summoned the shark, actually. We Typhon? No. Well, Typhon after we summon. Off the shark. I'm sure they have, like, real backrow or something. I think this still triggers Ace Way, though. That's the problem. I think Typhon triggers Ace Way. Though I suppose, like, the funny... Oh, they have Widow Anchor. It's a shame. A shame that you are not a quick effect. I also forgot we had Widow Anchor. We'll sell one and pass. Was the better line stuff plugin try to bait plugin effect A0? Oh! Hello, Uni. Hello, Typhon. Another Super Poly? Yeah, surely they have another Super Poly. Yeah, maybe it actually was in our best interest. So Stuff Plugin does something when it gets caught. So maybe it was actually in our best... Whoa, 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 let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Well, at least the shark summons itself down. We're out of water monsters, though. Welcome back, Uni. Goodbye, Uni. Yeah, maybe it was Stealth Plugin. So, Stealth Plugin has a floating effect that brings us out in XPs when it's destroyed. So, maybe what we had to do is we had to go Stealth Plugin. We had to bait the A0 pop Stealth Plugin. And then beat over their way? Or attempt to beat over their way. No, they were just linked. That's the biggest problem is we need one? We need one Xyz monsters to connect to get the Zeus. I think that's when we needed to try to go for a Zeus angle. So, the biggest problem. I think we need a Zeus angle. Let's go. Suship is back? Not for long. I'm gonna tell you, not back for very long. At least having a second body on board would have been pretty important too. Because we could have gone into Typhon at any time. So if we were really afraid of them summoning a Sky Striker monster that would be too big for Way to beat over. Floating Way doesn't... no. Even going Typhon doesn't get us there. Because after we go Typhon, we can't go Zeus. Very rough game. Double Super Poly. Very rough game. It's sure... Well, we'll be fine, chat. Surely. Surely the other games will go much more smoothly. Surely our opponent will not open on double Super Poly. Though, traditional Suship actually plays better going second a lot of the time. Wait, it can do a little bit setting up first. A little bit. So what we're actually going to do here, we have a couple different options. I'm gonna go Unexpected Die. See if they have something for Unexpected Die. I think I'll let that resolve, actually. opens triple... Not the triple super poly! What kind of sick twisted duel is? We're just gonna go stealth plug and pack. Set, call, buy, hope for the best. So part of why the water stuff is here is because we get a neat little thing with stealth plug. Oh, tell her, by the way. I think we just wait to see if they establish anything real on board. I feel like if they were a lab player, they would have fired off... Interesting. I feel like if they were a Labyrinth player, they would have fired off some furniture last point. There's a non-zero chance they don't have... Huh. Oh, goodbye, Magma. There's a non-zero chance that they just didn't have any furniture. So the fact that they're not committing a normal summon is an interesting choice. Can't stop that. Sure. Add back your mod. They still have a normal summon. We'll get Dormouse into the grave. I think I'm stealthy? I don't know, we're gonna try. Look at that, chat. See, Gunkan Suship is great. We destroyed Malice, the ban list isn't even active yet. It's just that simple, chat. It's just that simple. You will win, chat. You will win. Stealth, Clog, and Pass. The strongest Suship. Wonderful. I think we can do one or more 2 duels and then we can open some packs. I'm a big fan of opening card packs. Nekwazi is the name of our opponent. They're deciding if they're going first or second. I think Suship is a cute. What do you mean no response? I'm trying to Suship. Why I order? Why I order? Like I was saying. I am a big fan. Big fan of Gunkan Suship. I am a big fan of open card. So surely we'll do that in just a little bit from now. Wonderful opening hand. Wonderful opening hand. We will open on unexpected die. Because if y'all can't read, you have to control no monsters to this game. Whoa, 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 let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Chat! At the walls. Huh? Makes me question how hard we want to go. Hmm. Go ahead and Shirayu, and then we can layer the draw first and then the switch after, I think. I believe it's draw and then switch. They're going to Ash Blossom. Does that one Ash the draw? Or does that one Ash the switch? Why do we still get the draw? Huh. We don't. Interesting. It ashes both effects. I don't know, maybe we just hold on this. It's not like we're particularly doing anything, so... I suppose there's no field spell, but if they want field spell, then our stuff is fine. Any deck that runs Foolish Burial Goods is probably evil. Is this Ice Failure? Fish Sonar. Are we playing into Umi control? Ah, we are playing into Umi control instead. When? Hello, Cecil. Hello, Jellyfish. Goodness me. I think we'll probably go for like another hour at most tonight, then I'll send y'all over to Dwashi if he's still alive. Hello, Kairushan. He's not doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, but it'll be fun. The Wizard Man, that's my goal. That's my horse. Kairushan's dog. We will draw for ton. We will have Shari Red. We will simply Feather Duster. And then beat into Kairushan. Surely nothing will go wrong. Am I Jelly of the Jellyfish? Oh, wait, choose. I forgot this is an Omni Negate. I read just the first part. Ah, shoes. Well, chat, nice knowing you all. Nice knowing the Jellyfish. During your opponent's battle phase. I need you to attack so that we can make Zeus. But you need to at least declare an attack. So I think our biggest mistake was summoning Shari first, but they wouldn't have used their spell trap. Negate it. a monster battled this turn, don't you? I don't think Suship naturally has a very good answer to this, unfortunately. I suppose I could have tried to go Uni in the main phase. I suppose that was a valid option. I forgot that the jellyfish is once for two. We'll see how we go. Hello, how's the sushi going? So. Oh, yeah. It's going alright. I think a lot of our duels, the only time we really lost out is because our opponent had two super poorly. We probably could modernize and update the deck, but, you know, it's fine if we play a bad list. I'm not trying to put in, like, YGO cards or anything. We could probably pick, like, a better level 4 engine, but, you know, I think the cards are cute. I like winning stuff cards. Like, you could go harder on the shark stuff if you wanted to, chat. You could go harder on the level 4. You could go harder on the Suship type stuff. It really depends. Oh, it's kind of in our best interest if they do attack correctly. We can go Shari plus Megalo Smasher X into something. So they did reset the Umi, so... Oh no, this becomes a water monster. Oh no, shoot. This becomes a level 3. We can't even do what we want to do. Ah, shoot. These are dark times, yeah. These are dark times. I'm going to hope that they pop the Shari because I want to get rid of the Kairushin. Oh, right. Its original level was 5. Well, it is what it is. We don't have a particularly great answer to this board. I think technically the turn that we went Uni, we should have gone Uni in main phase 1 instead of main phase 2. I forgot the jellyfish is only 1 so we could have tried doing a different line to bait out the jellyfish. Top tier gameplay. Hello, Smoky. Oh, no, I'm not following this person. How do I unfollow this person? Whoopsie. Let's go to our follower list and unfollow them. I have no interest in following this duelist. How do you unfollow someone? There we go. I think that that's them. I could be wrong. They're the only other person that's online, so I'm assuming it's them. We can check by looking at the match history. Yeah, there we go. 7k gems and I'm playing Suship. What do you mean that just ain't fair? Well, you know, if you gotta save up for stuff, you know. Gotta save up for stuff sometimes, yeah. It's called dueling on a budget, alright? Goodness me. God forbid women do anything, chat. God forbid women do anything. We have a very water monster heavy hand right now. Buzzsaw Shark, right hand Shark, Savannah. Kind of a rough hand, actually, because it's in our best interest for right hand Shark to be summoned from deck. We have no answer to all the math mech stuff, so they're just gonna do their thing. We have nothing for their combo. Welcome to the Discord, Luna. You save, not possible. You make bad financial decisions. It's alright. I will make the proper financial decisions with us. Which is after this duel, immediately go gamble all my gems on the 3 new bundles that came out. Only the best decisions. Yeah, this hand is kind of rough. We can't even go, we can either go Shari into Savannah, draw... Even if we draw Shirayu, that really doesn't do much? It would depend on the top deck to see what line we go, but it's probably Savannah, summon Buzzsaw Shark. Buzzsaw Shark's gonna have to tag in Xyz's remote. You wanna see Chandra? Wait, where did Chandra go? Wait, Chandra's right there! Look, see? Chandra's right there on the screen. He's right there. He's been with us the whole time. I mean, I know how to play Tempai, but... Celebration. It's a Thanksgiving miracle based gambling. Yeah, we're gonna gamble so hard, chat. Prepare your emotional. Prepare yourselves emotionally. For those of you on Twitch, prepare your channel points. It's a shame that we can't do predictions on YouTube. I think that would be cute to do predictions on YouTube. We do a little bit of gaming, chat. We do a little bit of gaming. Just a tad bit of gaming. I hope you're doing well, Boosh, and welcome on in. Again, happy Thanksgiving tomorrow for those of y'all who celebrate in America and sometimes outside of America. For those of you who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, have a wonderful Thursday. I hope y'all celebrate the international holiday that is Black Friday. I can't believe we're having a Yu-Gi-Oh! Black Friday login bonus. Truly, consumerism is the one true truth. Yeah. I feel like Black Friday... Don't get me wrong, Black Friday has always been a marketing scheme, right? But I feel like Black Friday, isn't even good anymore, you know? Yeah, it's like a legitimate scam now. Before it was like a funny marketing tactic. Now it's like a legitimate scam. Now, I don't think Gunkan Suship has an answer to like the triple firewall board, but who knows, chat? Who knows? People don't fight anymore. Just wait till Cyber Monday, I suppose. I don't. Maybe we can find a mic stand that is on sale, like a mic arm that's on sale. The shark looks handy. I don't know if Buzzsaw Shark's gonna do enough. Right hand shark's not gonna do anything for us because we don't want left hand shark. We're gonna be here for a hot minute, chat. I think we're gonna, like, as the kids say, Yuling or something. Scalpers are basically the fighters. Yeah, I don't know. Black Friday is not the same as it used to be, chat. Oh no? Wait, Josh. Tell me you're still alive. No! Josh, stay up later, you bozo. First off, Josh, thank you for the 4 months. I was going to wait you. Like, not anytime soon, like in like an hour, you know? It's fine, it's fine. We'll simply just do woke wizards another time. The white woods are calling me. Chat, look, they did. This is the fabled Yulei. So every time I play an opponent that does this link deck, everyone's like, San, watch out, they're going to U-Link you! And I'm like, okay, so like, where is it? And then they go halfway on it. Now the funny thing is we have Xyz monsters, so it never mattered in the first place. Someone else died in the story? Gosh, that's terrible news! Yeah, what are they doing? Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Nagami monster. Battlefield. When them what a balloon effect. Yeah, I don't know, Chow. We're gonna try our best, so it's gonna be definitely rough out. It is going to be very rough out there. You wanted to cook her with steak and now she's dead? What? How could they get her like that? This is terrible news, guys. Oh, math next super fast. Oh. Hello, Appalachian. Do you actually do anything? Hey yo, that's actually huge? Bozo activity! Let's go right hand shark! Best hit in our hand. That's my goal! That's my horse! Right hand shark, my right hand fish, you get on our board right now. Show this duelist what's up. Negate my monster effect if you want. But turn the right hand shark to my hand, it doesn't matter. Get him, White Hand Shark. Do we just go Typhon? Like... No, we need to do a little bit more than that. If we can't make it past the initial board, I suppose we can attempt Typhon. So we'll activate CNET. Oh, no, wait. CNET locks us out of Typhon. Alright, we're committing the Stealth Quaggin. It doesn't matter. Hack it up, chat. We're committing. Full steam ahead, chat. Full steam ahead. I can't believe they could do that. That's rude or something. I mean, they're just going to return our monsters to the hand again, but like, you know, we'll play through like 3 negate. If we had one more offhand monster or unexpected die in hand, maybe we could have. But it's okay, chat. It's okay. It's time to gamble. It is time to gamble. I know I want to play Suship. We will still play Suship. I just really like opening card packs. No, it's not time to open a new deck. It's time to get all the free stuff in the store. Chat, there's like 3 free card packs. Y'all can't just ignore the free stuff in the shop. That's rude or something. Look at this, chat. Free stuff. Y'all love free card packs. Okay, absolutely nothing out of this one, but y'all love free card packs. And the non-free ones. I hope we get nothing from this or zombie vampire. I would never play Whitewood. That sounds way too tiring. I do hope we get something out of this. Probably not. But you know what they say, chat? Who's never over the last card? We go absolutely not. But pause, chat. We may have hit. We might get scammed. We could potentially get scammed. It's no longer a scam. It's still a scam. Who won the Ava Max? That's cool. Not even from the pack. Sick Twisted Duelist. Alright, chat. We have a finite amount of gems. I personally think I can skip the Eldritch stuff for now. I don't care if it's the cheapest bundle. I really don't have much interest in it. I think we are a couple gems short, though, of getting both these bundles and the big one. So what if we double up on the Labyrinth stuff for tonight? Let's start a prediction chat. Let us open the Labyrinth Collection bundle first. This is an SR or higher guarantee. So what are we pulling? Are we getting only an SR? Are we getting 1 UR, 2 URs, or 3 URs? Oh, fuck. Thank you for the follow. It's rumored the next pack is the YGO tail. Interesting. So Twitch chat, if y'all have points, get in on that gamble. What are we pulling, chat? What are we pulling? Are we going big? Are we going home? Are we hitting anything at all? Wake up, chat. It is time. It is time to gamble. So in the meantime, we can look at the accessories. There's the Auto Lady Lamb. Destiny. Chat, no one's voting for one you are. Y'all could be missing out on something big. When did they give us our own personal collector's file, chat? When do we get our own personal collector's file? Thank you. Thank you for the gamble. Thank you for believing. Thank you, doubters, for contributing to the economy. Surely we will hit several URs. Surely. Let's go gambling. It's just that simple, chat. It's just that simple. You will win, chat. You will win. Doubters in shambles. Right out the gate. And even more coming our way. You cannot hold us down, chat. You cannot hold us down. Big Gampa, big wing. Congrats, two believers. Those are my goats. Those are my horses. Not one, but two. You are in pack number 2. Ah, two big welcome labyrinths. That's like nearly half the deck right there. Goodness me. Let's pay out that particular. Congrats. Look at that, chat. It's just that simple. Not the Winged Dragon of War. No, we don't need to craft a deck. It's fine. Pause, chat. We're hitting so big on this. Huge. I don't even know what card that is, but huge, chat. Huge. Maximum value. Big game. You will win, chat. You will win. You know, a lot of these URs are out of pack, though. Right? It would be kind of nice to get all card. I suppose you do have the other bundle in case you don't get it out of this one. Why do we have a triple? Why do we have a triple here? That's crazy. Oh shoot, out of pack. Get out of here, Cortesia. We're looking for other women. Where's your signed Pokemon card out? Hello, Tears of Fire. What do you mean your signed Pokemon? Yeah, so many of these are out of pack. It's kind of crazy. Like an expeditious amount. Look, another one out of pack. This is crazy. It's ridiculous. Where's my impact stock? What's a transonic void? I swear, I own the entire population of Sentence of Doom. And then here is our guaranteed SR. Well, not a lot of alt-art cards, but I suppose pretty high value. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got 14 higher rarity cards across 10 packs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 URs is pretty good. Considering we were guaranteed only an SL, I think 5 URs is pretty darn good. Alright, now the even bigger gamble. If y'all missed out on the last gamble, it is time. This has 2 URs guaranteed. So let me get the gamba together for this. So 3 to 4. 5 to 7 URs. Does anyone believe in the world where we get 8 plus URs? Next big gamba chat, we have how many? How many packs on the line? We got 20 packs. 20 packs in this bundle. Step right up with your channel points, chat. Now is the time to gamble. If you are on Twitch TV and you have miscellaneous channel points, surely give me your energy, chat. We will win. We will clearly get all the cards. Clearly. Dual field is interesting. Doesn't let me mess with Torby. Doesn't let me mess with any of them. They kind of just walk around. The field parts is just this. Hello to us. Our featured cards. A bunch of them. Cards included in the pack. A bunch of them. You can even have a cute little header. Have a cute card sleeves. Oh wait, chat. The gamba, chat. No one's voting on 2 URs. No one's voting on 8 URs. Come on, chat. Come on. Where are the doubters? Where are the believers? 6,000 channel points on the line. Does no one want a piece of this pie? Come on. Oh wait, chat. It's your chance to win big. It's your chance to win big. Prediction. Prediction time, chat. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Get in for the gamble. 10 channel points could net you something huge, chat. Alright. Here we go. Let's go. What do you mean there's no response from the game server? Oh, shoes. Chat, we're about to get scammed. Okay, pause. Pause. Straight out the gate, we're above 2. Pause. Hold. Hold, chat. Hold. Alright, we have 1 in pack. 1 in pack. We have an upgrade. It's just that simple, chat. If you want women, we got them here. We love women. We love women here at Santon. Easy first pack, chat. Pack it up. We don't need anything else. Perhaps we need a place. Where are our big believers? Are we hitting 8 tonight? Are we hitting 8 tonight out of these 20 packs? Push Neko. Starlight. The next UR pack can't be next UR. We may get scammed by you, but it's all. Dark Sanctuary. Surely we just need more women. We just need more women. we still have 10 more packs after this. Don't forget, chat. Huh. Yeah. Surely we will end up hitting big tonight. Big Gamba, big win. Surely big Gamba, big. Alright, this one is in the past. This is the guarantee. It's just that simple. Second copy of All Taught Lady. The women love us, clearly. 5 more you are. 4 more you are. Big Gamba, big payouts. Surely. Surely. The duel's never over till the last card's played. We can get an upgrade at any moment. We could get scammed at any moment. We could get scammed at any moment. Also, heads up, it's gonna be a little bit short of the stream. I could stay up a lot later, but I do have to see my folks. Oh, huge. Pause tap. Either of these could be upgraded. Pause. Wagon Void? Who in the Ava Max is it? Pause tap. Potential upgrade. It's just that simple. Surely this will be a UR. Surely. I suppose it's a lab. Surely. It's just that simple. Surely this will be upgraded. Surely the last cards we are missing. But oh, not the Destiny board. Oh. Last pack, chat. Last pack. We could get another upgrade. Dog Sanctuary. Alright, let's see. Is that enough? We may only be at 7. We may only be at 6 yours. We'll have to find out. 1, 2, 3. Close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So close, chat, yet so far. Think you believe it. 5 to 7 you are believers. It is your time. Channel points are being distributed to all of y'all. We have the double All-Taught Lady. If we ever play Labyrinth, chat, we're ready. If we ever play Labyrinth, we have our woman on lock. Oh, I guess we do have enough to buy the Diabell bundle. Spectacular! I thought we wouldn't have enough gems for it. Math is so hard, chat. Math is so hard. You know what this means, chat? Even more Gamba. That's all this means. Perfect outcome. Best scenario. Never doubted my ability to open all 3 of the packs. It's time. Double Auto feels very nice, chat. If we ever need to build Labyrinth, we got it. We got the optimal ratio. Clearly. Then one of the regular Oldor in case we feel like switching it up, you know? Switch chat. We have 1 UR guarantee. What are y'all feeling? Are y'all feeling 1 UR, 2 URs, 3 URs, or 4 plus yours. Run it back for one more big gamble. One more big gamble. In honor of Thanksgiving, in honor of Black Friday, you will spend your hard-earned money on Use Your Master Duel, clearly. Don't actually spend your money. Just be free, be a little free to play, chat. Maybe do the occasional mining off stream. Just a little bit, just a tiny bit. No, we don't need to do that, chat. We will clearly pick up the cards we want when we need them. We'll get all our Altar Women, we'll pack it up, we'll call it good, we'll head home. Spectacular evening for everyone. All according to plan. All according to plan, all according to schedule. Big plans, big gamba. Maybe we'll do a couple more Suship duels. Who knows? Maybe we'll yap with some dual live in the back. We'll see how we're feeling after this. We'll see how we're feeling. Big gamba, big time, big duel. Big Suship. Big everything. Big celebration. Everything in store. Alright, chat. The gamba's closing up. Chat, no one has bet on 3 wars. 10 channel points betting on 3 wars. You can get a huge return, chat. Huge return on investment. Someone's got 10,000 channel points on the line. Is that 50,000 channel points on 3 wars, chat? We're going all in. We're going all in. Big gamba. Big time. It's here, it's now. Let's pull 3 wars. It's just that simple. 3 wars. 3 war believer, that's my goal. That's my horse. Cat never doubts me. Big gamba, big payoff. All we gotta do is bring home one woman. Oh, hello, Price Level. Come on. Big gamba. That's my goal. That's my horse. We might actually get 4. Apologies if we get 4. Goblin Bike is going bonkers. Goodness me. We love spending our hard-earned digital currency on Altar Woman. As Master Duel intended, chat. As Master Duel intended. As Konami foretold. It is time for even more Altar Women. Like the Diablo. Big gamba. Big energy. Big love for woman. It only goes up from here. It only goes up from here. Oh, Odd Eyes Pendulum. You did not get it. You do have 41 days if you are so moved. I'm hoping to get it what happens. It's not looking hot with a lot of these out of pack. Sofa coin. Surely it will just be the last one. Surely the last one. Chat, you know we only play like one real. Surely. Surely. One shot to bring home a beautiful woman. Ah, cusses, wrong woman. Oh well, chat, don't shame. No Altar Diablo for us. It's what fell here, chat. Congratulations to the 3 you are believers. My biggest goals. My biggest horses. My biggest believers. This is 60,000 channel points going back into those pockets. Congratulations. You will win, chat. You will just simply win. Well, let's do one more duel. Let's do one more duel for the evening, and then I think we'll wind down. One more duel for the evening, wind it down. I love hanging out with you. I love the holidays. Y'all gonna have to catch more of me perhaps on Friday or later this weekend. There's a lot of stuff I gotta get ready for tomorrow. So not that I don't like hanging out, but we do gotta get ready. Preparation. This hand isn't terrible, but it's not amazing. We do have A-line. I am kawaii. I would like to stop that dragon. Oh, Imperial. Not the cross-out designator. What kind of sick, twisted duel is? Chat, the cross-out designator. But like... yeah, I really do feel like a potato now. Chat, if we've not... this is... we can't do anything. This is like top levels of potato activity. Y'all don't know, that's, apologies for my pronunciation. Pad Thai is potato in Vietnamese. For those of you who don't know, we oversee river lobster, SEA, Southeast Asian river lobster. Who is acclimated to saltwater? What's shark and jellyfish in Vietnamese? I don't really know a lot of Viet. I don't know what CNET. I don't know what CNET will be. Shark. Is shark even a gab? Gab? No, that's like whale, right? Wrong sounds thought. Like, it wouldn't be cheap fish. I don't know. I don't really hear the word shark. Gamma. And gasu. Okay, interesting. Gamma. Wouldn't gamma be like whale? Am I playing? No, we're not playing Cook It Cook. I just like to go stealth plugin for the comedy. Oh, he didn't. Ah, cowboy. Understood. Elephant fish for whale. Come on. Apologies, my Vietnamese is terrible. Like, very bad. There was a point in my life where I unironically knew more Spanish than Viet. Let's see. They have seals. We have the power of Hoppy's feather dust. Does this do anything? No, but perhaps we can get them to like use their artifacts or something. I need to dress my opponent's elephants in the womb. Believe me, we'll try. I guess we'll go Uni and then force them to use seals. Did I use the effect of Shari or Uni? The effect of Uni. We're gonna go Shark, attempt to beat into Seals, and then I guess go Typhon. This doesn't win us the match, but we really don't have much else. Chat, I want you to know that we're not losing to Dragon Maid, we're losing to Seal's Pass. Seal's Pass has never ever lost a duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Let me make that very clear. We are not losing to Dragon Maid. We're losing to Seal's Pass. Seal's Pass is unironically one of the strongest openings in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Seal's really is an FTK, unironically. Now maybe we should add Crooked Crook into the extra deck. We added like Typhon, but like, you know, chat, ever since they got rid of Baboose, and ever since they got rid of like Abyss Dweller, we do have some extra space. We could also get rid of one of the stealth plugins. But I don't know. Yeah, Seal's Pass is unironically, chat, one of the strongest openings in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Never let anyone else tell you otherwise, because if they tell you otherwise, in my opinion, they're wrong. Seals is crazy. Chat, it wasn't until earlier this year in the physical TCG on paper did they finally print a card that can stop Seal. I mean, like, I guess they're super poly. That Seal's Pass is far too strong. How could we ever hope to beat Seal's Pass? Especially with a hand like this. Maybe if I opened Unexpected Die, we could have had a better line. Maybe. It's a big maybe. Big maybe. The chat, remember, we are not losing to Dragon Maid. We are losing to Seal's Pass. Dragon Maid had nothing to do with this. It could have been any other end board, but if they presented Seal's Pass, we will lose. Any other end board, it does not matter. Seal's Pass, far too strong for a duelist such as myself. I suppose we end the night on Seal's Pass. Perhaps it's a sign. Seal's Pass is too strong, chat. Too strong. Let's get a duel icon. I need to find a duelist to sing out to. It's not that I don't like hanging out with you, but I do gotta get ready for the holiday with my folks tomorrow, so... I got a bunch of stuff to do tonight. Bunch of stuff to get ready for the weekend. Y'all know I'm a busy girl. Y'all know I like hanging out with you. Oh, hey look, Malice. Hello, Dora Malice. See who is live right now on YGO Twitch TV. Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone. If y'all are interested in the... By the way, for those of y'all who are new to the stream and y'all don't know, next month is going to be a very special day. I call it my Dragon Nails Day. It's going to be... 1,000 days since I first started streaming on Twitch TV. So I'm hosting a Master Duel tournament. And so the winner of the tournament, the winning deck list, is a deck I will build in Master Duel card for card. So if you want to see me play a deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, roll up to that tournament on Thursday, December 18th, in a PST time zone. Apologies if y'all can't make it. Win with the deck list of your choice, and I will build that deck list card for card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And I'll learn how to play the deck. I'm not too shabby about playing it. If y'all are interested in more info on that, y'all can join the Discord. I'll probably put it up at the start of December. the Discord link if y'all are so moved and so interested. If not, no pressure. Let me find someone to raid. You know, chat, I never get to raid this duelist. I'm going to snooze the ad break since we are heading out. I never get to raid this duelist. They're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But I think you will love hanging out with her recording. So after this replay finishes up, I'll be sending y'all out. Thank you for the head. But thank y'all for joining me this evening for a little bit of yapping, a little bit of eating. I hope y'all enjoyed the sashimi preparation into the Donburi into the eating. Apologies that I did not have food. Perhaps another time we can do an official Gunkan Suship cooking. Who knows? YouTube, thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for hanging out. Please, thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you to Nif for the raid. With that replay coming in, it looks like I'm gonna be whipping up a raid message. Our raid message will be good luck with the soul link. Don't let the ship sink. Nova and Poseidon are doing some Pokemon soul linking. So if y'all like Pokemon, I'm sending y'all their Twitch TV. Thank you, Atelavi for the follow. YouTube, thank y'all for joining me this evening. We're gonna be back at Yu-Gi-Oh! Y'all are gonna catch me this weekend on Woke Wizards for Wizard 101. Thank you again, everybody, for coming out. I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day, evening, wherever you are. Do take care of yourselves. For those of you on Twitch, send Nova all my love. I'll see y'all when I see you. Happy Thanksgiving again for those of you who celebrate. Happy Thursday for those of you who don't. Happy early Black Friday to all of the world participating in modern economy. So again, do take care of yourselves. See y'all when I see you. And just remember, you're all in my thoughts. $1. And bye-bye, folks.